Wow. GG, little dude. GG. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Amplified, and today, look at me, oh I've got over here, got two little friends, we've got two little friends and they're coming soon. Stall, how are you doing? Is this stall nearly ready yet? Are you ready to sell stuff? You look quite fancy in your armour, is that what you're selling? It looks pretty nice, and he's not very happy with me, he's turned the other way. And we've also got this guy over here, who I got in the live stream. Thankfully I didn't hit him and die, which was very close to happening, but he's looking pretty suave in his like pink outfit, and red trousers and stuff. You look very charming, and he's selling Forces Flint fossils, which I think are engraved with hermits' names. Well, not quite yet anyway. We could possibly do that in the future. Not that you can actually reach the chest. Maybe have to move that. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get in and out of there. Maybe with an ender pearl without letting this guy out. But anyway, that is what we've done in some live streams and stuff. And the hotel over there is looking awesome. Now, I haven't got any designs for it just yet. I've been trying to work out how to build an elevator. And I think I possibly may have to go to someone else to perhaps hire someone to make it for me, which is disappointing because I would have liked to have done it myself from a tutorial. But yeah, I think it's got to the stage where that needs to get done, and the elevator is something that needs to be done first, really, so I can actually work out where the floors are going to be and stuff like that. But anyway, enough about that. Today we shall be working in the Nether. My favourite place to work at the moment is the Nether. I have done a lot of work in here, and I am really just liking it. The lag spike's real though. The lag spike is real when I join the Nether. It's quite ridiculous. But anyway, today we are going to be building something extra in the walls. Now, I have some shops down here that need to be made. Now, the video hasn't gone out yet for the sushi thing, so I don't know how many people have let me know what to build here, but I guess I will do that in between episodes. And this is just looking amazing. It's kind of... Oh! It stopped. It stopped. Okay, well, the sushi seems to be paused. I don't know why that is. Perhaps something spawned in there? I don't know if a baby pigman could spawn in there. That would be interesting. I'll have to sort that out. But today, we're actually going to be building something over here. I know, look at this massive area we've got to work in. And it is completely blank. We're going to have to leave space there and there. But here and here, we're going to be building some little checkout desks, I guess would be the technical term. I don't know. Checkout desks, because this is obviously an airport design. We've got the waiting rooms down here, 1 and 2, and also little shops here and there. I think it's probably about time that we've actually built some kind of check-in area where you can check in your bags and they go off somewhere, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. We will have to wait and see how we can make that work. But what I really like is this little idea. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to dig some stuff out, make a whole bunch of space for this, maybe sort out what the ceiling is doing here, because it's kind of a little bit odd, and I'm excited by this project. It's going to be a fun little thing to build, I think. Okay, so this may not look like an awful lot, but in fact this is the plan for this area. Now this one over here I thought would be the same shape, but since we have the sushi place, I guess, it kind of goes into that area a little bit, which isn't too much of an issue because, I mean, I do really like that area and I do not want to have to get rid of that room. But we could tweak something a little bit different here. So, on this side there will be 2 check-in desks. There'll be one there and one there. On this side, I'm sure I can fit one in, possibly, and then maybe do something design-wise with that area. Not quite sure, maybe I'll make a little booth, I'm not sure, the little chairs or something, I don't know. I don't think there's enough room to do too much in, but I will do that after I've done this design. So, this design works in the sense that this middle section here will basically be pretty much all sea lanterns, because this area is just kind of like blocking off. I might actually put some iron bars along there. These 2 black bars here, which will actually go round the back somewhere. I'm not quite sure. I was kind of thinking, since I'm not really going to be using this as like a baggage kind of check-in, I could possibly, I don't know, take donations or something, have like a little chest thing, I don't know. But basically the idea is I will put a rail along these, and that is kind of where your baggage will be taken. So yeah, after that, I really am going to just kind of, I think we're just going to go ahead and build this. I don't know whether or not I should move this back one, possibly. But basically the desk is going to start here. So the desk will be there. We're going to have half slabs on the top. And then we'll actually have like a little, I thought this kind of looked like a weight area thing. Oh, bye TFC. If you're wondering where he just came from, let's say no problem. No problem, TFC. He actually went into the blaze farm. Oh, there's a blaze right there as well. Let's kill him. Oh god, he's just hanging out. Okay, there's quite a few. We'll just leave them in there. They're fine. They're fine. We'll just bye. Leave you in there. But yeah, he was wanting some blaze rods. I don't think anyone's got a farm just yet, but hopefully we'll get that sorted at some point. But yeah, this will be where you place your bags and it kind of weighs them, and then you place them on here. It's been a long while since I've been over to an airport, but I think that is going to work pretty nicely. So that is basically what it's going to be on both sides. We're then going to have this dugout here. I'm going to make this spawnable for pigmen because I would quite like I have in the overworld where the market stalls are, I want to give them a uniform. I thought this uniform here would be pretty cool. I've run out of bone meal, but yeah, I thought that would look pretty cool. It matches the banners, which I'm actually going to put up here as well, and it'll all look pretty fancy and awesome, and hopefully quite smart and airport-like. But yeah, this is kind of the design I'm thinking of. Maybe putting like a banner or something up above these as well. Check-in desk 1, check-in desk 2, and 3 as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, let me tweak this design a little bit and maybe move it back one because I think it might be too much being right on the edge here. So we have gone ahead and built one of the check-in desks. The other one isn't quite complete because, as you can see, I'm running out of quartz. I've only got 10 left and I need a whole bunch of slabs and a whole bunch of blocks on that side, which is really annoying. But anyway, I'm actually going to be adding some iron bars to this design because I think that is going to just bring it all out. So I'm going to add it down the middle here, not on that block I don't think, but we're actually also going to add it along here as well, which might look a little bit odd. There, I possibly might stop the iron bars vertically a little bit sooner, perhaps, like there, maybe, I don't know, leave those there for a second. But I really like that it looks like they're obviously like going off somewhere, you know, like they should do. They will probably go to a back room possibly in the future, but I like the fact that I've left it all dark there. I put black wall at the back, which makes it seem like it's kind of an infinite tube to nowhere, which I kind of like. I think that's kind of what it's like when your kind of bag disappears. I think it does disappear underneath like them flaps that kind of go down, so you can't actually see where it goes. So that's kind of what the bars, I guess, represent. But anyway, let's pick these bars up. Now, back here is an issue because I've got a feeling, since our blaze spawner is right in there, it's possible blaze may be able to spawn in there. Now, I think if I made that a little bit further back, then they'll be able to spawn. Right now, I think it's spawn proof. But then again, I don't have a clue. Like, if I stood in this corner right here, I don't hear them. They don't seem to be spawning, so it might be okay. Because I don't think I'm in spawner distance, but I think we're okay there. But anyway, what I'm going to do is do a little bit of a time lapse. We're going to build this up. We're going to sort out what's going in the back there and there. Possibly some glass going on here and here. We also need to do a roof in there as well. We might kind of keep it quite a tall roof. I think that might be kind of nice walking along here. And all this roof is going to be the same level. Since that's kind of, I feel like, what airport corridors look like. They're all kind of one level, they're all kind of sit the same, I guess. So that's why we're keeping the floor and the ceilings the same. But, yeah, it might be quite nice to walk over here and be like, oh my god, the ceiling's really tall and stuff. I don't know, we'll have to see with that, I guess. And then, yeah, I think that's going to look awesome. So it could even be possible to put a staff room up the top with like a glass roof or something. I don't know. I feel like if I break through here, I'm pretty sure that is the nether right there. We have some issues with ghasts, I think. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and build this thing. And I hope you guys enjoy the time-lapse. So here we have the final design, and I really like this side actually. This side looks pretty cool as well, but obviously it's symmetrical, so it doesn't necessarily, I don't know, look as special. This side, it looks pretty cool. I kind of like these chairs. They're a little bit odd and a little bit squished. I guess you can still fit in there. I mean, you know, you gotta just squeeze in like that, and then sit down, and that should be fine. But yes, Rushy, look, we've got a little fella that actually just spawned in here, and I did chuck armor at him, but then he didn't pick it up, and I don't know whether or not I went away and then I came back and a new one spawned, but this one can pick up armor. So let's take a quick look at what these guys look like in the suave uniform. Oh, you look amazing. Yes, I'm enjoying the airport. The airport is wonderful. Thank you very much for your help. No, look at them. Oh, that is amazing. They cannot get out either, which is pretty fancy. Hopefully no one comes along and hits them, because pigmen can spawn in other places, not just in cornered off areas. So people should be a little bit careful if they come along. But I really like this design. I think it looks awesome. I think, you know, this is the thing where you weigh your bag and then you put it on here and it goes through. And you can't quite see exactly where it goes. It does go along there, the track, if anyone did make their way into there. But yeah, I added a little plant pot and everything. And I think it looks pretty fancy. I hope you guys like it. I also did the ceiling as well during that time lapse. And I think it looks pretty fancy. I mean, every kind of square or rectangle of this ceiling is like a different design. I'm not 100% on it. I could possibly change it in the future, but I don't know. I think it looks good. It kind of sections off areas. Like this square here is just kind of as wide as this doorway. This part here is just as wide as this bit. And the same here and the same further down. Some ones further down are a bit more plain. There is one more complicated kind of design down there, but yeah, I'm going to start building some more plain designs between here and there. So that's going to look pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on the other guys to spawn around the place. I can hear one. I think it's up there though. I did leave some gaps that pigmen can spawn in at the back, which isn't particularly helpful. And the whole glass room roof thing didn't quite work. I kind of lifted the roof up a little bit, but I didn't go too high. But I do really like it. It does continue the shape of the area. In like a curved way. I don't know, I really like it, and I was thinking I should probably fill this in here, but I think I'm going to leave it open for now, and I'm just really happy with it. I hope you guys like it. What else was I going to get on with this episode? I've completely forgotten. I think that these are kind of the main things we were going to get on with, and I think, you know what we're going to do is actually finish off this corridor, because this has been bugging me, because each one of these kind of looks similar because you can't, you know, see any of the design, which is actually in here. Also, I've got these things moving again. They're very loud at the moment, but I've put a whole bunch more powered minecart rails down, which should hopefully work. There are now 4 instead of 2, so I'm hoping that doesn't stop. I think it could be server side, the reason it stopped. But anyway, let's get on with that corridor, and perhaps even this roof bit. I don't know. We'll see how much we can do. Okay, so as you can see, something is going on here. Now, I didn't want to just leave it as it is, like this, which it looks cool. I've done the inside here, and this looks pretty fancy. You're going to walk through, you're going to have the seating areas on either side, and then the conveyor belt and the kitchen, which I haven't done yet, which I'll do in a stream. But then I thought, you know what, there's a little trick that I have done before. Now, I'll put a link on the screen, if I remember, to my water shop thingy that's actually in Hermit Hills. A lot of you guys may not know of that, because I don't think anyone goes there anymore. I don't remember the last time someone actually visited it. I'll have to visit it in an episode at some point, but basically it's a water shop, and I did something super cool with ice and made it look like a mirror, which is kind of the idea here. And yeah, so basically what I'm going to be doing is firstly building a safe area, because it's not very safe up here. I just had a ghast nearly blow the ice to smithereens. But if I block it all in, which is what I've been doing quite a lot up here, I think perhaps another time I'm going to have to just put an extra layer on top of this, because otherwise it's all going to break open and we're going to have lots of issues. And that and it doesn't look very natural, kind of areas of it. But this is what we're going to be doing. So I am going to spend a little bit of time just making this area kind of safe, and then we shall end up kind of basically building the same thing that's down there up here but inverted, which is really, really cool. I really like it. I believe that this is something that isn't done often enough, and I really, really want to use it in a lot of future builds and stuff, because I think it's just a really nice effect. It isn't too over the top, there isn't a crazy amount of detail with it, it's just kind of a very subtle thing that not everyone will notice either. Oh no! And while I'm talking, there's the menace. He's over there. That was a good shot though. Come on, kill him! No, not the ice. Did he die? No, he's over there. He's backing off into the distance. Goodbye. I've got a feeling I could have hit a pigman then. No, I think we're okay. But blimey, I can actually hear the conveyor belt from out here. That's so noisy. Oh my god. Okay, so we have built up the walls and the protection around it. There is in fact a little bit of a hole up there, so let's plug that gap before a ghost actually shoots us through it, because that can happen. I have left little tiny gaps like that before, and a ghost has somehow scared the life out of me by shooting through, which is wonderful. But anyway, this is what we have. We have pretty much done everything we can now. All we need to do, pretty much, is, well, the difficult part, which basically is putting all of the blocks down in the correct place. Now, you might think this is easy, and you know, maybe for something small like this, it isn't too bad, but it's just basically lining it up. As long as you have counted the blocks on the wall there, and made sure they're the same here. Don't count the one in the middle, that's next to the glass. That does need to be the same as everything though. And obviously once this ladder is gone, it will kind of give the right effect. But that is basically what it's going to look like. So let me quickly place the blocks along here. We actually need some more lighting. You need to make sure you get everything correct. Even though that is actually underneath the leaves, you technically probably wouldn't even see it, but it will keep this room nice and light and also keep it away from the glass. So there we are. If you look that way, that wall there looks totally like a mirror. It looks like there's a mirror in the floor right now, and that looks pretty epic. So, yeah, I think that looks really awesome. But anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and then we should be able to end this episode on a pretty awesome looking mirror. So, here we are. We have pretty much finished and done all we can today in this episode. We have run out of time yet again. We keep doing that every episode. But, yeah. We've got two fellas in here. I don't know if I want to give this guy armor and a sword. I actually changed this guy's sword as well. I completely forgot you could do that. So now it matches his lovely armor. Why are you looking at me like that? It's like I've hit you or something. It's fine. Chill out. It's all good. You just, you know, work away and stuff. We haven't been able to get any of them in these though. This one has had a couple spawn since, but they haven't been able to put on armor or grab a sword. So they've been pretty useless. But I'm really, really happy with this. I think it looks pretty awesome. And then if we go down here, you'll be able to see there's a little hole there, which I'll fix up in a later episode, I guess, or something. But here we are. We have a mirror, which I think looks amazing. I really like just walking in and like looking up a little bit, and it just looks so good. It looks really, really awesome. There is some netherrack back there that you can see though, which I don't personally think is something that much of an issue, but I will probably expand that. This side, on the other hand, might be an issue, but I'm thinking we can possibly make that work and make a design continue out this way towards the Blaze Farm, and then maybe they can meet up in the middle. I don't know. I think it could be a cool little idea. We could even have an upside down pathway there. I don't know, it could work, you never know, I don't know. We'll think about some things, but that is it guys, that is basically it for this episode. Do leave a like if you have enjoyed what I've been up to. Let me know if there's anything else that my Apple is needing, because I'm pretty sure that this is all I've got written down. There may be a security area, not that I know what one of them would look like, I guess, and I think possibly, I don't know whether or not it'd be before or after chicken. I think it's after, but there isn't really any room down here. But it doesn't necessarily need to be in a certain order. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, as I said, and a comment if you have any ideas for me in the future. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. And I shall get you guys next time. See ya.